Got him. Got him. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of pond fishing. We had a bunch of storms the last few days and this pond is overflowing, and a lot of the ponds are overflowing. So it's either going to make fishing good or it blew out the water and the water is going to be too dirty for us to even catch anything. So stay tuned, enjoy. Let's see what we can do. Should be a bit of fun. Let's get it. All right, y'all. So we've had some crazy storms the last few days, and as you can tell, it has overflown this pond. Look at all the water ripping down there, ripping toward the base into the other pond down there. It's pretty freaking wicked. We're gonna rip around a little paddle tail, slow roll it toward the bottom, see if we can get a few biters willing to move, willing to eat, willing to munch. We got a couple different things that we're gonna try today. I'm gonna cast around the paddle tail a little bit, only because I want to see if there's any sort of movement bite whatsoever. You know, with all that fresh rain and whatnot, the fish might scoot up in the water column a little bit higher and, you know, move around a little bit, chase some bait fish. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy if they do that. I don't think it's gonna be like a 10 fish day or anything, but you know, you might be able to pull 1 or 2 fish on a paddle tail. And anytime you can get on any sort of moving bite, it's freaking awesome, and you got to go for it while you have the opportunity. I'll tell you guys what, I'm ripping around some of my new Akuma gear. We got the Akuma Tournament Concept Rod, 6'9", medium action. It looks freaking wicked. The blue and the black with the kind of the brown cork contrast. It looks sweet and it feels really good. It casts really, really nice. Line goes through the guides really well. I'm wondering if these fish are going to be a little bit closer up because the water is so high. I mean, you have all these new nutrients coming out of the ground that, you know, the carp, catfish, bass typically don't see because this pond isn't overflowing very often. All right, so we're going to pop this little green money minnow off for a split second and then go in the little bag. Like I said, we're keeping it extremely simple, y'all. We're not doing anything fancy today. When you start overthinking simple bass fishing, you end up getting stung. So we are going to keep it very simplistic. We're going watermelon candy. I mean, come on, what bass doesn't want to eat a little bit of a watermelon candy? Oh, juice, juicy. That's going to be a little biter right there, y'all. Give it a little jiggle, that's all. Don't need a whole lot to it. Not a whole lot of movement when it comes to this style of fishing. Drag it along the bottom, jiggle, jiggle, wiggle, wiggle, and don't be afraid to make one cast, like 1 to 3 minutes. Really take your time with it. You're trying to trick the bass. They're not going to want to move a whole lot this time of year. Got him. Got him. It's a pretty good one, y'all. Got to keep him up. Got to keep him up. Ooh, he is digging. Breaking in that concept rod, y'all. That ITX CB reel. We got him. Just like I said, take your time with it, y'all. No need to rush a little finesse bite like this. Check that out. Beautiful. Beautiful little bass. Really pale. He is freaking rock solid. Freezing cold. Gotta love it. Man. Perfect timing, y'all. Wicked. Gotta love it when they go back in that aggressive. Watermelon candy, thin worm, fat pack baits, paired up on a 3/32 ounce wrecking ball jig head. Y'all, this rod is freaking wicked. I mean, it has the perfect amount of backbone to be able to rip them up that little concrete lip. That is awesome. Little medium action, 6'9", Akuma Tournament Concept spinning rod. Normally you could pick more than one off, but I'll tell you what. At least we got to break in the new little rig. Gotta say, it's freaking wicked. All right, y'all, so we are struggling hardcore. I mean, man, we've been fishing for like 4 hours. We only got 1 fish so far. I'm only gonna give it maybe about 10 more minutes, see what we could do, see what we could find. Stay tuned. I know it's lackluster. I know today kind of sucks, but man, we're doing the best that we can. The canal is not the deal today, but it will be soon. Give it another month and we will be whacking them in here. So shoot, stay tuned for the next 10 minutes. Enjoy. And let's go whack them. We'll re-rig this real fast, more like a shaky head. Just give it a different presentation, see if that different presentation will allow us to get a bite. Sometimes it's all about how you present your bait to the fish. I mean, there's so many different ways to fish with a finesse worm. So you gotta try every way that you can. Y'all, that's a fish. Came out of the pipe. Came out of the pipe. Come on, sound bud. Oh, I'm losing control. We got him. We got him. That is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just gotta switch it up. Trick worm on a shaky head. He was up in that pipe. Pretty freaking awesome fish. Good end of the day biter right there. I will take that all day. I let that fish eat it. I mean, the second I felt that bite, I watched my line swimming off to the right, and I was like, all right, I'm holding it. We're waiting, making sure that he was pinned so that we did not lose that opportunity. Man, 2 fish, what a struggle, y'all. Absolute struggle. All right, y'all, so today was an absolute struggle. Struggle. We had the hardest time trying to get on a bite today, and we went finesse the majority of the day. Started off red freaking hot with that nice bass over at the pond. Decided to come over here when that slowed down, thinking that with the canal flowing, we were gonna get a couple more. Had a few interesting bites and whatnot, but really it was slow. We lucked out with that last fish. That last fish was a savior. I'm still gonna put this video up. I know it's lackluster, not the best, but sometimes you gotta put videos up like this because it just shows the reality of fishing. You can't go out and slay them all the time. It happens, you know, fishing sometimes sucks. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna throw in a couple clips right after this outro from a couple weeks ago when Kevin Rapcook and I went over to Bartlett. It was hailing like crazy. It was a mess. But I got a couple clips of him catching a fish and me catching a fish. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. No, it was rough, but thank you all so very much, and we'll see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing. It's interesting, yeah, I'm not sure if it does or not. Nice! First fish of the morning. It's a good one.
Picked up this little shad swim bait, the Walmart special.
He's still on there. Gotta put on the GoPro, y'all. Took off the jacket and we hooked up. First rip on the jerkbait. There he goes. He's digging down. He's still on. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yeah,
Shoot.
dude.
I will take that on that Berkeley stunner. Cool little fish right there. Dude is pudgy as can be. He's got a freaking rock solid stomach. That's telling me that he is eating some crawfish. Check out those lips right there. Let's get them on back in.